Hey guys, I thought we would take a look at the first half of Tiger and Bunny. It's an anime series that I really enjoyed, so let's get to the video. Alright, here's the cover. It features Kotetsu, and he is Wild Tiger. That's his hero persona. And here's Barnaby Brooks Jr., and he is Bunny. Here's the spine. Here's the back. This is an overview image of the setting where the story takes place. Got your summary and some screenshots from the show. And you can see the silhouettes of the main characters. There are 13 episodes spread across 2 DVDs. There's an English dub and the Japanese version as well. Special features are just production artwork, clean opening and ending sequences, and a Japanese trailer. Here's your advertisement for Neon Alley. It's an online streaming service where you can catch new shows dubbed every week. And Tiger and Bunny is on that lineup, so maybe you recognize it from watching it there. Here's the first DVD, and it's the same artwork as the cover. Here's the second disc, and it has them on the chopper. It's pretty cool. So for the second half of this review, I thought, let's do it on my computer where you can see an image of it. So I thought this was a cool image, and why not have it as a reference for the review. Alright, so I knew nothing really about this show before picking it up. I've heard of it, and I knew how to do something with superheroes. So that's what really piqued my interest into buying this show. After buying it, after watching the first episode, then to the 13th episode, I was hooked. I love this show so much, and I'm just glad I bought it. So let's do the review. So the story takes place in Sternville City. It's sort of like this Metropolis, New York inspired kind of place. And within it are superhumans called Next. All the heroes on the screen are Next. It stands for Noted Entities of Extraordinary Talent, each with their unique ability. Some of those abilities are, one of the heroes can shapeshift, one has impenetrable skin, some can control fire, ice, electricity, wind, boost their physical abilities, and it ranges from, you see more powers in the show as the show goes on. So all the heroes here, they participate on a TV show called Heroes TV. It sort of documents and captures all the heroic activity. And on the show, the heroes compete against each other to get hero points. You get hero points from saving citizens, capturing a villain, protecting the city, that sort of thing. You can also lose points by messing up, causing destruction, or destroying stuff in the process, which Kotetsu, the main character, he's kind of guilty of. So, on the show, the heroes are all sponsored by different companies. You might recognize them as Amazon, Bandai, Domino's, Pepsi. You can see the insignias or logos on the heroes' costumes. It's a little tacky, but they hire the heroes and they promote their company as well. So they battle each other to become the King of Heroes. It's a title with the most points, who becomes the King of Heroes. Sky High, who's the character on the top left-hand corner, he is the current King of Heroes. So the heroes, if they want to, they have to get more points to get that title. And the series mostly focuses on Kotetsu and Barnaby's relationship. Let's get to the characters. Kotetsu is this veteran hero. He's kind of set on saving people, helping people, protecting the city. So he's got this really heroic outlook on life. He's sort of he kind of goes on gut feeling. And that's not a bad thing. He goes with his gut and his heart. So whenever he sees people in danger or needs help, he's the first one to jump in. His power is the 100 power. It's the power that boosts his strength, stamina, speed, all that stuff. Think of it as Goku using the Kaioken. His power is amplified by 10, and it only lasts for a short time. Kotetsu's power only lasts 5 minutes, so he has to be careful when he activates it. Of course, when he goes on his gut and his heart, it kind of puts him in a predicament where his power runs out too quick and stuff, and he has to overcome that. He's the defender of justice. He gets no respect from almost everybody. He's not that very popular on the TV show. Kids don't really care to collect his trading card. And his Kotetsu's heart's always in the right place when it comes to being a hero, but he has caused damage to the city. Not on purpose or anything, just sort of happens. He had an old sponsorship, and the company went bankrupt because he caused a lot of damage to the city, and they had to pay it. So that's how they became bankrupt. Kotetsu actually goes to a new sponsorship, and that's how he becomes partnered with Bunny. Kotetsu is also a human character. We find out he has a daughter named Kaede, and she lives with his mother. And she doesn't know Kotetsu's a hero. Some of the heroes on the show, they keep their identity a secret. Some don't, but Kotetsu's daughter doesn't know Kotetsu's a hero. So she doesn't know what her dad does, why he's away. She knows it's away on a job, but other than that, she's kind of clueless about that sort of thing. So that's Kotetsu. Barnaby is Kotetsu's opposite in sort of ways. While Kotetsu goes on gut feeling, Barnaby kind of thinks with his head. He's sort of the calm, cool, level-headed character, and he has the same power as Kotetsu. Ironic, huh? So he has the 100 power as well. He doesn't activate it until he really needs it or is up against a wall. Later on in the show, we find out he's sort of distant and cold towards the other heroes. Not cold, but really distant. We find out that his parents were murdered by some organization. Barnaby believes it's a secret organization called the Ouroboros, and he finds out that maybe that organization is somehow connected to his parents' murder. So within the show, he gets clues as to his parents' murderers, and he sort of sees this insignia on several other villains in the show. So that's his goal, is to avenge his parents' death. In the show, you get lots of interactions. Even when the heroes are normal, they interact with each other. They're all kind of friendly towards each other and sort of goof around with each other. So they kind of know each other. And there's this other sort of vigilante hero, anti-hero, named Lunatic. He sort of has a grim look on justice. He destroys or kills the villains. So certain people agree with his sense of justice, some don't. The heroes do not agree with that sort of method, but the people praise him for doing what the heroes should have been doing all along. He kills his opponents, and some of the episodes he kind of interferes with the heroes, and the heroes have to deal with him as well. He's sort of like a vigilante, so later on in the series, midway, there's this villain named Jake Martinez. He's been locked up in isolation for several years, and he's sort of in prison, and he's gotten a sentence for like 250 years or something. And Barnaby finds out this is the guy who's probably responsible for murdering his parents. He's probably the leader of this organization, and this guy's got a whole team who they try and bust him out, and they sort of take over the city, and they want Jake out of jail. So Jake is released from jail, and he's this crazy kind of character who thinks next are godlike. He thinks they're better than humans, and he also has not one, but two abilities. I'm not going to say what they are, but I'll put the main one. The second one you have to watch. He can make barriers, so it kind of makes it impenetrable to get. You can't get to him that easy. You can make him big and small. And he's this crazy character. Later, when he's busted out of jail, he wants to humiliate the heroes by challenging them one by one and humiliate them on TV, so the public will lose faith in the heroes. So this is the critical moment where Barnaby and Kotetsu have to get together and team up and trust each other. In the beginning, Tiger and Bunny do not get along. They mess up several missions, and they don't get along. They don't work well together. But if they want to stop Jake Martinez, they have to team up, put aside their differences, and really become the duo that Sternbuild City deserves. So that's what mostly happens in the first 13 episodes of the series. The animation is really nice. I really like it. All the characters are diverse. All different nationalities, I think. So it's anime, but you can tell it got a little Western influence and that sort of thing. It combines 2D animation with 3D animation, which is really cool. Some of the heroes' outfits are done in the 3D style, which is cool. And that, in the effects, it just makes the series look nice and cool. The music's really great. I really love the opening song. I can't remember the title right now, but it's just awesome. I played it a million times on my computer. The music's great, the animation's great, the voice acting is excellent. I really love the dub. I love Wally Wingert as Wild Tiger. He does a great job of this heroic voice and this cool kind of character. And Yuri Lowenthal, he plays Barnaby, does a great job. You might know Wally Wingert from Bleach. He plays Renji, and Yuri Lowenthal plays Sasuke and Ben 10 from those shows. The other cast members, you got Michael Sinter-Nicholas, you got Travis Willingham, Laura Bailey, Steve Bloom. A great cast of characters, a great voice cast, and I love the dub, so definitely check out the dub. And of course, you can also watch the Japanese version on your DVDs. I guess that's all. I guess that's all I have to say. It's a really great show, lots of action, and cool heroes, great cast of characters. I love this show, and I can't wait for the second half to be released. I guess that's it. Until next time, guys. Tell me what you guys thought about Tiger and Bunny. Have you seen the show? Do you want to watch the show? Does it look cool? I'm always interested to hear what people have to say about it. So, Tiger and Bunny, it's released by Viz Media on DVD and Blu-ray, so definitely pick the series up, and I'll get back to you guys on the second half whenever I'm done reviewing it. So, I guess that's bye for now, and I hope you enjoyed the video.